Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Survivemen, and I've seen a couple clips of this on TikTok. I don't really know what the whole thing behind it is. I don't know much about this game. All I know is, that you're going to survive him. So let's just get freaking started. I've been having trouble sleeping these past few weeks. Hearing about the strange deaths, the neighborhood rumors, and whatever the hell keeps making those noises outside after 2 a.m. has made the rest a little difficult to achieve lately. But now, the neighborhood has gone weirdly quiet. No voices outside, no wandering footsteps, not even knocking near my windows. Someone was knocking near your windows? It was probably men, because, that's the whole game. But that's weird. Just knocking near windows? Really? I stayed completely still in bed, suddenly very aware that all the noises that used to be outside sounded much closer now. Because tonight is coming from my room. What? He's in your room? Well, obviously, I assume it's him, obviously. In your room, bro? Straight away? And not even we're gonna have a little introduction, me at a cafe. Obviously, he's a yonder. I don't know how you pronounce it. Obviously, he's that. But surely he'd meet me at a cafe. He'd be like, whoa, she's so cool. Oh my god. And then that's when he starts talking to me. We're starting straight off with him in my room? Spooky, bro. Spooky. I like how this is a real picture. I mentioned in, what video was it? The first one of You Make This House a Home. Day one. I said that I really like when they put real life photos into things. I just think it adds a charm. I don't know, I love it. I can't sleep. The words barely make it past my lips, a terrible attempt to ease my nerves. I stare up at the ceiling. I stared up at the ceiling. The right side of the room. Then my left. Nothing moved. The room sits heavy around me. It's past and present tense, I'm getting confused. The faint outline of furniture is exactly where it should be. Desk, chair, door, window. Everything is in its place. Still, something feels off. ... I'm way too paranoid about this. Am I speaking out loud when I say these things? I slowly close my eyes, back shut. Gulping. Ugh, I should just sleep. Maybe I'll stop thinking about it if I... A voice suddenly speaks from somewhere beside my bed? Bro, you're really pretty when you sleep. Thanks, I've been told that. That's a really nice compliment. Oh my god, I sleep talk and I sleepwalk. It's really bad. Actually, that's a lie. It used to be a lot worse. It's gotten better now. I don't sleepwalk as much anymore, but I used to sleepwalk really badly. I still sleep talk though. A lot. Not cute. Shit. I look around in a panic. Where the hell did that come from? The room is too dark for me to see him clearly. I can only make out the outline of someone sitting near me, sounding far too comfortable for someone who should absolutely not be in my room. Then the mattress sinks slightly. Bro. Nah, bruv. Nah. Cause we don't even get a little introduction. He's just immediately in my room, on my bed. Bro. Ooh, who are you? I know you. Ooh, who? Let's do who are you? Because I need him to tell me who he is. We need an introduction. I would have originally preferred, say, a cafe or a park, walking my dog, or maybe the train, and I can't pay for my ticket, and he's like, oh, it's alright, I'll help you. I'll help you. I can lend you a couple quid. But no, over my bed while I'm trying to sleep. Something cold touches the side of my neck. The last thing I hear is a quiet, unpleasant sound somewhere between a sigh and a growl. Actually, I've not picked that option. Death-ending ignorance. What? What? I died? Okay, so I guess we do have to do the other ending. Fuck's sake, bro. Why is he killing me? Just for that? Are you joking? I know you. Okay. I know you. The figure pauses, the tension in the room shifting ever so slightly. If I sell it, maybe this can be a tomorrow me problem? Oh? You do? Yeah. There's been rumours, around the neighbourhood? And the noises and stuff? Wow, am I that famous? I mean, why wouldn't I be? Okay, buddy, I mean, you're kind of freaky, so that's probably why. Yep, all I've been hearing a week. Ha, ha, ha. Please work, please work, please work. Really? You know me so well. Oh, that worked? Phew. Is what I would say if you were clever. Oh. Never mind, all hope is lost. I'm so dead. He just stared and smiled at me. So this sounds kind of orcs. You're not very good at bluffing, are you? My stomach drops. I looked away. Most people would have started panicking by now. The mattress the mattress creaks softly beside me. Why am I stuttering? Something lightly brushes a strand of hair away from my face. Hey. Hey, what's up? Look at me. Am I not already doing that? Wait, no, I think I looked away. I can't remember. He sounded amused. Like how I would. Honestly, if I ignore him long enough, he'll disappear. Oh, come on. Don't be rude. My bad, bro. I've got real good visuals, you know. Well, I mean, probably not, because you've got glasses, so you, like, can't see and stuff. I've got glasses. Not fun. Not fun at all. I used to want glasses when I was younger. I was one of those kids who always wanted glasses. I swear everyone as a kid wanted glasses. I got blue light glasses in year 7, and then a couple months later, it turned out I actually did need glasses because I couldn't see. I liked it at the start. I did not continue to like it. Now I'm like super duper blind, because before I'd only need to wear my glasses like looking at the board in school. Now I need it like every single second of the day. Like I can't even sit in bed watching my telly without having my glasses on. Like I could have my iPad sitting on my lap and I would need my glasses. That's how blind I am. It's not fun. It's not cute. I've got real good visuals, you know. Does he mean like what he looks like? Because I've seen some things and he does actually look pretty fat. But if he's talking about his eyes, I disagree. ... I can't be that repulsive to you, can I? Okay, yeah, it's talking about his looks. ... He sighed. Oh, it's a little brown. That's so cute. Bless his wee little cotton socks. You're kind of stubborn, huh? Suddenly, a cold hand grabbed my face with rough force. Bro. Cat or puppy boy potential, I'm trying to think. Loki kind of leading towards puppy boy, which is something I don't say often, because I'm a cat boy girl. But Loki, I'm seeing puppy boy potential. Gee whizzle sticks, bro. Ugh. My eyes snapped back to him immediately. There you go, darling. That wasn't so hard, was it? This bastard. Apparently this thing's solution to being ignored is brute fucking force. I like this character. She's not a little one-ER bitch. She's not a little pussy. Okay, she's saying, she's thinking good stuff. Okay, like I hate when protagonists are like, oh my god, I'm so scared right now. Like, I think I just pissed myself. You know? She's calling him a thing. I love that. And I know, probably from, you can tell from my You Make This House a Home videos. If you haven't watched them, go check them out after this video. I'd really appreciate it. But I'm a little pussy. But not because I'm scared, okay? I was just gonna get chased. Okay, being chased is like my worst fear. You know what my other worst fear is? Snails. I'm terrified of snails, bro. The thing is though, I used to have a pet snail, but then it died, and then I had a dream that thousands and thousands and thousands of snails were just covering my bedroom walls and ceilings and everything. Ever since then, I've been terrified of them. I blame that dream. If I hadn't had that dream, I don't think I'd be scared of them. But I'm not really scared of anything else, actually. He wasn't lying though. The figure in front of me was pretty. He is pretty. Look, he's so cute. Bless his wee little cotton socks. Sharp features, dark hair falling loosely over his eyes, and skin pale enough to look like he just crawled out of his own grave. A little too pale. Maybe he's like dead. Maybe he did just crawl out of his own grave and it's like foreshadowing. Well, not more foreshadowing, because she can only tell us and it wouldn't be really foreshadowing much. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If he smiled normally, he'd probably pass as a pretty cute guy. Unfortunately, he doesn't. The curve of his smile sits just a little too wide. Why is he stalking me though? I don't know, I bet it's just my marvellous, crazy good-lookingness and my intriguing personality. The hell would he know that? Because he's had to have seen me before to, like, you know, stalk me. Where's he seen me? Because I don't recognise him, as this character clearly states.
So how does he know me? That is the real question.
And he's staring at me like he's pleased I finally looked at him. It's so fucking creepy.
That's funny. That's funny. Why is he licking his lips, bro? Get away. That's freaky. At least give me, like, some time to get to know you before you start doing that, bro.
I can feel cold fingers slowly curl against my throat.
Yes, because
as we've seen before, if we don't impress him, he will kill us, and he currently has his fingers curled against our throat, so we'll say yes. Yes. His smile shifts slightly, or maybe because we're not lying, because our character did think we're cute, but maybe, I don't know, I'm overthinking it, just because obviously he's killed us before, so, I don't really want to get killed again? Good. Okay, that's good. I was hoping you had taste. His fingers loosened, just a fraction. A thumb then brushed against my bottom lip. It was surprisingly gentle. Want to take a closer look?
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
I swiftly looked away for a brief moment. Was my gawking that obvious? Ugh. That's embarrassing. Slowly, I looked back at him. With slight hesitation, I nodded.
Damn, so I'm into this, apparently?
I mean, okay, go off. The silence hung awkwardly. He still did not move an inch. Is he dense? Stop. I love this character. She's amazing, bro. I scrunched my brows and tilted my head slightly in confusion. Darling, I need you to use your words, okay?
Excuse me, darling, bro. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm gonna ask you again. Would you like to take a closer look?
Yes, I would.
The word is a surrender. I can feel the mattress dip further as he shifts his body. He doesn't move away. Instead, he crosses the distance until his pale face is all I can see.
Hey. Ain't no way for it to say hey. Oh, this is so awkward.
Don't you want to touch me?
Bold fucker. The thing is, though, I would be actually pissing myself off laughter, but this mic is so shit. Every time I laugh, I notice it just fucks up the audio. So I'm now going to say that I'm amused because I cannot laugh because the audio fucks up. But I do really love this character. Oh my god. Not him I'm talking about. I'm talking about the protagonist. She's fucking awesome, bro. I want her.
His skin is cold. Inhuman. Okay, so yeah, he's probably... What is he? Fuck, I want to have a look. Show a look. Hold up. Min is Canon Trans mask, and he died before he could properly transition, which is why he is happy being able to take any form he was. He's an entity! Oh, helly. Okay. Able to take any form as he wants as an entity. His voice is... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. I know what the word means, but I'm not good at pronunciations. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Family and representation. He changes size depending on the time of day, so he doesn't have a canon height. When he kills, he prefers to eat the hearts of his victims because it's tastier. I don't really intend to write his character well. It's mostly just self-indulgence. You know what? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, he's an entity. Okay, that's intriguing. Every movement is deliberate and cocky. He knows exactly what he's doing to me, and he's enjoying the power trip. So adorable. Brother, what is that thing? Oh, he's gonna eat me. Can you, like, not? Because the thing said he eats the hearts of his victims, so he's probably gonna eat my heart. Please don't. Please don't eat my heart. I feel like I could just swallow you whole. The world shrinks to the size of this bed. The rustle of the sheets and the feeling of him looming over me becomes everything. I forgot that he broke into my room. I forgot that he was just threatening to devour me. I feel chosen, which is exactly what he wants. Later, the adrenaline begins to settle. He's still on top of me. The intimacy from moments ago has evaporated into a sudden jarring chill. Question. Oh, please don't. Oh, he's killing me. Suddenly, my body feels heavy. My heart rate slows to a crawl, and a numb sensation spreads from my chest to my limbs. What's happening? He stares me down. His face is a mask of darkness. You really are a darling, you know that? So sweet. So incredibly easy to read. I try to push him off, but I can't even lift my hands. My vision starts to blur into static. I stay in chat, but you're starting to look a little pale.
He leans down, his lips brushing against my ears. My eyes begin to close for the last time. Don't be too trusting of strangers. Death ending strange danger. Oh, boring. Okay, let's choose a different option then. Okay, right, so we need to pick. Should we do ill? Let's do ill. Who the hell do you think you are? My face contorted in disgust. Get the fuck off me, you sick perv. I brashly shoved him off. Or at least I tried to, anyway. He doesn't move much. ... What? The fuck? Hey, did you not hear me? Ew? For a second he looked offended, but that didn't exactly last long until it quickly turned into some sick amusement. Wow. You have quite the mouth on you. For someone so fucking tiny. Wow, the disrespect, bro. The disrespect. Get out of my house, you weirdo. Okay, that is just not okay. I draw the line at insults to my height because I just really don't appreciate it. Because personally, I think I'm average size. So, go away. He scoffs. Then it turns into a fit of shameless cackling. What's an arsehole? It kinda just calls for it when a certain someone grabs my face uninvited. That seemed to amuse him even more. Licking his lips again, weirdo. A playful hum slips out from his voice. He's seriously getting on my nerves. So angry. I don't take kindly to strangers like you. Have you seen South Park? Yeah, you know the bar guy who's always like, we don't take kindly, and then I forget what he says. I haven't watched South Park in so long. South Park's so good, bro. I love South Park. Alright, I'll get off. Besides, I'm not a stranger. I'm Min. Okay, Min, calm down. So, do you just stay indoors all day? Don't you have friends your age? Of course I do. That was a lie. Okay, then you definitely should have heard about me. What is this guy on about? I've heard stories, but they don't usually involve the monster insulting my social life. Well, the stories are usually written by bystanders who have little to no information about me. It's a real tragedy, to be honest. So, what's the local gossip? Am I a vengeful spirit? A demon? Oh, a super handsome yonder serial killer cannibal that all the ladies fall for? I'm crying, bro. I'm joking, he's not funny, he sucks. Okay, I don't like him anymore. If it's the third one, I'm impressed. They mostly say you're something to avoid. Avoid? Wow, that's so boring. People are so pedestrian. He shifts his way, sitting cross-legged on the mattress like he was about to start a sleepover gossip session, though his eyes still have that unsettling glow. Be honest, if I decided to actually bite you right now, would you give me a really loud, ugly screech? You're making me uncomfortable. Of course I am. I'm a great harasser. Oh, bro. Get this guy out of here. Was that an IDV reference? Plus, you look like you taste like... Cookies, cream. I hate cream, bro. Don't even play with me right now. I like cookies, though. And what? Daddy issues. Right, this guy's actually starting to get on my nerves now. Okay. I'm in shock. I don't really know what to say that, to be honest. I don't know whether to be offended or, like, concerned or, like, how do you know that? I'm not sure how I'm feeling. You're insane. I'm not insane. I'm Min. Okay, that's enough. Sorry. I'm just very excited to talk to you. This guy's starting to feel more like an annoyance than a threat. Killing is easy. But finding someone who actually stays awake long enough to be interesting? That's 1 in a quadrillion. No, don't. You're the one in my quadrillion. Yeah, okay. Am I gonna get killed now? Oh my fucking god. It's as simple as that. I'll shove a shrimp in your mouth. Wait, what? Did he say that? No, I'm thinking it. Because if he said that to me, I swear to fucking god. Okay, I will bite that shrimp off. Don't even play with me, bro. Right, whatever. What should I do anyway, aside from being a creep? He pauses for a split second. The annoying know-it-all grin drops, and he just looks tired. I just want someone to look at me and not run away immediately. It gets repetitive. You kill people because you're bored? Don't make it sound so depressing. You do the same if you were in my shoes. There's really not much to do when you're dead, you know? I'm gonna fucking sympathize with him. He's a weirdo. I'm gonna ask how he died. If you're so bored, then how did it happen? How did you die? Min stares at me for a long moment, his expression unreadable. Oh, the origin story question. How original. Okay, fuck off that I'm curious. Okay, screw you, buddy. Well, if you must know, I was a tragic poet. I died of a broken heart under a weeping willow in the rain. Fuck off. Very romantic, right? That sounds like absolute bullshit. Because it is. Yeah, obviously. He lets out a sharp barking laugh and leans back on his elbows, looking entirely too pleased with himself. Tragedy is for people who didn't have a choice in their ending. I, on the other hand, had a blast. A blast, but you're dead. And yet I'm still living more than you. Wow, bro. He sits up, his playful energy shifting into something sharper. He starts tracing a patting on the bedsheets with a pale finger. Looks like he's drawing a jagged line. Let's just say back in the 80s, people knew my name. They didn't just avoid me, they locked their doors, checked their closets, and prayed to the gods they didn't believe in just to say hi to tomorrow. You were a serial killer? Oh. I was an artist whose medium happened to be terror, but people have such short memories these days. What happened to you? My actions bit back, hard. Turns out, when you spend your life being the shark, eventually the ocean decides it's had enough of you. But that's all the lore you get for today. Thanks. Appreciate it. Spoilers, you know? I get that, yeah. He looks around your room with this mix of disdain and hunger. Can you, not eat me? The headlines are gone. The fear has turned into campfire stories. It's insulting. So, that's why you're here. Why you're still doing this? I'm reclaiming my throne. I don't want sympathy, darling. I want that look in your eyes. What look? He reaches out, tapping the tip of my nose with a finger that feels like ice. The look that says you'll never, ever forget me. Yeah, okay, buddy. So, is that why you're so annoying? You're just a narcissist, so you're just has been. Is that why you're so annoying? Okay, he's pissing me off. Annoying? But you love it, don't you? I mean, why is he still here talking to me? He sighs, the tension in the room shifting from deadly back to uncomfortably casual as he stretches out on the mattress. Anyway, enough about my glory days. They were fun, they were bloody, and they ended with a bang. Literally. He looks me up and down, his head tilted in that predatory, curious way. But we have a problem. I'm bored, you're still alive, and I'm starting to think you're keeping secrets from me too. Like what, babe? I'm not keeping secrets. Everyone has secrets. And I'm a very curious soul. So, tell me about yourself. We're not on a date. What kind of first date question is that? It's a perfectly normal question to ask. Oh shit. My god, what kind of dates have you been going on? I don't go out on much dates. So what you mean is that you're single? It's none of your business. I'm trying to pick options that are kind of witty because he gives me witty vibes, so we gotta bond, you know, and then he won't kill me. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Alright, fine. It's okay if you don't want to. Is he going to stop trying to pry? Nope, he's gonna kill me. You don't have to because I already know a lot about you. Thanks! WHAT question mark. What do you mean you know a lot about me? We just met. Oh, we just met, but I've been getting acquainted with your routine for quite some time now. For instance, you always double check the front door lock, but you completely forgot about the window in the laundry room. And you make that adorable little face whenever you're reading something you don't like on your phone. You've been watching me? Watching? You make me sound like a stalker. Maybe because you are. What a shocking revelation. What a shock. Oh my god, I'm shocked. You are a stalker. Exactly. I'm simply learning about you. I even know that you tug onto your plushies in your sleep whenever you get nightmares. So cute. What the fuck? Learn some manners, you creep. You're a disgusting creep. You need to learn some manners. Min pauses for a second. I think I've actually offended him, but then a low bubbling chuckle starts in his chest, growing into a full melodic laugh that rings out through the cold room. Learn some manners? Oh, darling, you are absolutely precious. He doesn't look insulted. He looks like a man who just found a $20 bill on the sidewalk. He leans forward,
his eyes simmering with a terrifying, playful light. You're talking to a man who turned an entire decade into a folktale, and you're scolding me like I'm a child who tracked mud onto the carpet? I mean it. Get out of my house. He leans in closer, moving with a fluid, predatory grace. He doesn't yell. He glides towards me, looking genuinely delighted. You better not throw a tantrum over this. I love this. I really do. Most people scream, or they pray, or they beg, but you try to discipline the monster in your bedroom. It's so refreshingly arrogant. I almost want to keep you. He reaches out his hands, covering my cheek with an icy, mocking tenderness. But manners are important, aren't they? And it's quite rude to keep a guest waiting for the main event. Oh, okay, looks like I'm dead. Min, what are you? You don't tolerate tantrums? That's a shame. He gets on top of me, pinning me down with violent force. Because I don't either. Death ending, Brat taming. This is just, how many endings are there? Should I have a look how many? I assume there's one for each option, but I want to know, like, there are 9 endings to find. Okay. It's like we're gonna find all 9, bitch. Okay. You've been watching me this whole time? What a pervert. Mint actually lets out a genuine bark of laughter, leaning back on his hands. He looks entirely too comfortable for a man in someone else's house. You've asked me that twice now, darling. What? Are you so hung up on the fact that you're being watched? I feel a flush of heat crawl up my neck, half embarrassed, half lingering terror. So what, you just hang out around the neighbourhood? Yeah, especially around your laundry drying outside. That's weird. Min says it with a gleeful smile. Then he reaches into the pocket of his pants, not with his hand, but with a shadowy tendril that sprouted from his back. Nice. Oh. Ew, you pervert, bruv. It's a pair of my lace panties, the ones I thought I'd lost in the laundry weeks ago. Where did you get that? He looks at me like I just said something stupid. Around your laundry drying outside? Duh, bro. You know, you really should be more careful with where you leave your things lying about. If I hadn't taken this with me, some weirdo creep might have. You're the weirdo creep. He brings the fabric close to his face, closing his eyes for a brief second. Ew, wee, bruv. Is he sniffing it? Is he sniffing it? No, bro. Besides, they were just gathering dust. I'm giving them a much more appreciation-filled home. Ooh. You're looking at me like I committed a crime. I'm pretty sure it is a crime. Trust me, this is the least things you should be worrying about. You can say that again. ... So far, he seems to really like answering my questions. What do I ask him next? Why are you here? Why are you here out of all houses in this town? Why did you pick mine? Because we're destined to meet by fate. I died due to a curse. All my past life I've been searching for the one person who can lift it. And you, my dear, have the blood of a shaman? I don't know. Who has such power, and that's why you're able to talk to an entity like me. Right, that's actual bullshit, bruv. I carefully think to myself after hearing his words. I do remember always being a little different growing up. I always thought I was just schizophrenic for the things I could hear and see that no one else could. Ain't no way this is actually real. He's just messing. He's just messing, though. If this is the case, everything makes sense. Really? Is that true? Of course not, dumbass. Yeah, see, exactly. I pulled that out my arse. Anyone with eyes would be able to see me if I showed myself to them. Never mind, I guess I was schizophrenic. Oh, that's funny. Is there anything else I want to ask? How did you pass away? Can other people see you? Well, he just answered that. How did it happen to you, I mean? How did you actually die? For a split second, the playfulness vanishes. His eyes go flat, like old television glass when the power cuts. I killed myself. What? He said it so casually. Why would he even do that? Why would a man who's this full of himself commit such an act? Damn. Every answer he gives just brings up even more questions. Is there anything else I want to ask? Just ask one more. Let's ask one more thing. Okay, just let me ask one more thing. I need to know. Ugh, what is it? What's your body made out of? Do you have flesh? Bones? Sugar, spice, everything nice, and a pinch of charm? That's a stupid answer. That's a stupid question. There's more I want to know. Do you eat humans? What other stuff do you eat? I can eat anything you can. I like to stick to human meat. I specifically prefer unemployed girls who stay inside all day playing video games. Very tender. Jam cooked. How do you pick your victims? Just by preference or something more like by how much they are able to annoy me? Then what about with stupid questions like these? Suddenly his voice drops to an unsettling low. Oh, please don't kill me. The world around me darkens, just as the face of the man sitting in front of me. Wait, did I do something wrong? Yeah. You asked too many questions. Ugh, boring, bro. I'm a curious girl. I like asking questions. Okay, we'll not ask questions then. Stupid. I swallow hard. My throat feels dry and tight. I can tell I'm pushing his patience. I think that's enough questions for now. Min's grin returns, wider and more friendly than before, though it did nothing to soften my nerves. Good choice. I was starting to think I was back in school, and I always hated school. Now, since we're done with the Q&A session... Ugh, am I still gonna die? Yeah, probably. Are your neighbours usually this loud? Conveniently, always at 3 AM when I'm trying to sleep? Yeah. Where the fuck did he go? Maybe he's gonna kill him. Probably. Yeah, he killed him. What the fuck was that? Everything is so quiet. Where's Min? Let's wait for him. I should probably just wait here. I'm scared. Why is it getting darker? Min? What the fuck? Did I just shit myself? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually just jumped back in my seat. That was terrifying. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. Oh my god. Just as quickly as he lunged, he's back in his original spot, laughing softly at my heart-shattering terror. Oh, you should see your face. Absolutely priceless. What an arsehole. Hey, don't look at me like that. Come on, it was a little funny. Whatever. What did you do to them? And what the fuck was that? The neighbours? I politely told them to stay quiet. Politely? Yeah, sure. What about the thing you did? The creepy face? Oh, this? Don't do it again. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna come up on the whole screen. I was moving away. No, that's fine. Relax, it's just my Mandela catalogue face. Is that what that says? I really wanted to research what people find scary, and I stumbled upon There He Goes Rambling. I tune out most of what he's talking about, because I need to recover from his DIY jump scare. Pretty cool, right? No, it's not. Huh, no, please keep it away from me. I'll make sure to do it more often. Noted. What the fuck? I like that look on your face. Don't do it again, don't do it again. Min falls silent, the teeth and glint in his eyes doesn't disappear, but it settles into something warmer. He looks at me, really looks at me, as if he's memorizing the way the moonlight hits my face. You know, darling. God, I thought he was coming forward to jump scare me. Because he said he's going to do it more often, didn't he? So I assume he's going to do it again. He reaches out for the first time. He doesn't lunge or mock. His ghostly fingers hover just a fraction of an inch from my cheek. I can feel the static, a localized chill that makes the hair on my arms stand up. I haven't had this much fun talking to someone in, well, since the lights went out. Is that supposed to be a compliment, coming from a serial killer? It's the highest praise I have. Most people, they're so predictable. They beg, they fight, they die. They break out before the first act is even over. But you're still standing, still vivid. Your attention is fully on me. I like it. His hand moves to my hair, his fingers combing through the air around the strands. It's a gesture that feels terrifyingly possessive. It's nice to have an audience. I've always loved being admired. But that look of fear and curiosity in your eyes, to be witnessed by you, Min. I know that look. Don't get sentimental on me, darling. It ruins my brand. He leans in, his face inches from mine. His voice drops to a whisper that vibrates in my very bones. I don't want to lose you, especially not to myself. He stands up, the shadows around him beginning to swirl as if he's losing his grip on reality. He looks towards the window. Is he not gonna kill me? No way! Is this the good ending? The night has gone far too long. You should get some rest, darling. Let him leave. I'm not a beg. Thank you. Min stands perfectly still,
The air in the room, which has been vibrating with his energy, suddenly goes cold and flat. For a moment, I think I see a flicker of genuine hurt across his face, but it's gone before I can be sure. Right, of course. He walks towards the window, his form becoming more transparent with every step. The moonlight bends through the glass, making him look like a fading photograph. Will I see you again? No, I don't think you will. You're far too delicious, darling. If I stay, I fear I'll eventually want to devour you whole. What does that say? I don't know what that says. And then he's gone. The weight in the room lifts, the static in the air vanishes. I'm alone in my bedroom, with nothing but a small writing on the wall to prove he was ever here. What does it say, though? I don't know. Is this the end? Good ending, the witness. I did it! I got the good ending. Okay, but now I want to see what happens if we ask him to stay. I'm really curious in getting all these endings. Well, not all of them, but just like some of them. I'm curious. Make him stay. Wait, don't go. Stay. I don't want to be alone. The shadows in the room freeze. Min stops mid-flicker, his back to me. For a long, silent moment, I think I've made a mistake. Then, he turns slowly, a look of genuine stunned belief on his face. You're serious? You're actually asking a monster to spend the night? You really must have the survival instincts of a goldfish. Taunt and tease me all you want, but my decision has been made. He chuckles, but it's a soft, breathy sound, no mockery left in it. He moves back toward the bed, the air around him humming with a low, melodic vibration. What is it that you're alluding to, darling? I reach for the hem of his shirt and Oh! Okay. And begin to undress him, as though I was peeling away his layers. The man flinches momentarily, but quickly regains his demeanour. How terribly bold. Still not running? You really are a glutton for punishment. I reach out, my fingers trembling. I touch his chest. He feels like ice and velvet. Slowly, I move my hand up, towards his jaw, towards the face that has spent the night mocking and terrifying me. The moment my fingers brush his skin, Min flinches. It's a purely animalistic reaction. From behind his back, a dark, shadowy tendril lashes out, wrapping firmly around my wrist and pulling my hand away from his face. Don't. His voice isn't cocky now, it's jagged, rough. He looks away, his teeth clenched. Min, it's okay. Let me. I'm right here. I don't pull away, I keep my gaze steady on his, softening my voice until it's just a whisper. I can feel the tendril around my wrist trembling, its grip loosening as his panic fades into shaky, uncertain surrender. Yeah, puppy boy potential, bro, don't play. The shadow retreats, melting back into his form. He slowly turns his face back to mine, looking at me with an expression of raw vulnerability that hurts to witness. I cuff his cheek this time. He doesn't pull away. Instead, he leans into my palm, letting out a long, shuddering breath. He lifts his own hand, placing his cold, long fingers over mine, pressing my hand harder against his face as if he's afraid I'll disappear if he lets go.
But because we already got the good ending, I assume that he's still gonna murder us. Please just don't jump scare me again, okay? That shit was freaky. But at least, I know to expect it this time, so I won't be scared. But still, you're a dangerous little thing, aren't you? What have you turned me into? He closes his eyes, his thumb stroking the back of my hand, leaning his face into it. Min's hand is still pressed against mine, but the warmth, if you could call it that, begins to sharpen. The silver veins in his skin pulse faster, glowing with a hungry, frantic light. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. You're so soft, so warm. It's almost a waste to just let all that life just sit there, to let time rot it away eventually. Kisses my palm, his teeth graze on my skin just hard enough to leave a mark. His eyes are dark, swelling with desperate, possessive need. I want you, darling. Not just for tonight. Not just for as long as your heart decides to beat. I want to devour you. I want to take every drop of that life, every ounce of that spirit, and pull it into me. You'd be a part of me. I'd be gentle, I promise. It'll be the last thing you ever feel, and the best. Just say yes. Just tell me that you're mine to take. Yeah, go on then. Yes, take me. If this is the only way I'll be yours, then do it. The words seem to tilt. Min's breath is cold, non-existent, yet somehow hitches in his throat. The shadows that were lashing out, in a frenzy, suddenly go still, drop into the floor like heavy velvet. You'd really let me? He leans down, his face inches from mine. I can see the flicker of hope in his eyes, the ghost of when he was just a man. But then the red hunger is still there, pulsing in time with the silver veins on his neck.
You're not lying. You're not stalling. You're actually giving yourself to me. I trust you, Min, more than I'm afraid of you. He lets out a sound that is a half laugh, half sob.
I love when men cry. Honestly, like, that shit, like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Do you get me? Like, crying. Not just men, just crying. That shit, bro. Yeah. Fuck yeah. He crawls over me, his weight feeling like a literal shadow, heavy, cold, and inescapable. His hand, usually so restless and mocking, settled firmly against my wrists, pinning them to the pillow. But he isn't squeezing, he's holding. I've wanted to hear those words for decades. He lowers his head, his lip grazing the sensitive skin of my throat. It's an agonizingly slow crawl towards the end. Every touch feels like a static shock. I feel his jaw unhinge, the cold air of his insides hitting my skin, the sharp point of his teeth pressed against my pulse. One more second, one more breath, and I'll be gone. I close my eyes. I don't fight. I don't even tremble. The pressure of his teeth increases, and I die. #dead. #girlfriend just has no self-respect apparently. Then stops. What? What? A drop of something cold hits my collarbone. Then another. Is he crying? I open my eyes, confused, only to see Min staring down at me, his face contorted in a way that looks like he's being torn apart from the inside. No. He recoils, scrambling backwards across the bed as if I've just burned him. He hits to the headboard, his chest heaving with phantom breaths. What is wrong with you? Why didn't you scream? Why did you look at me like, Min, you were going to let me destroy the only thing that actually matters. I was going to swallow you. I was going to be alone again, but this time it would have been my fault. He covers his face with his hands, his long ghostly fingers shaking. I can't do it. I can't turn you into a witness who can't speak back. He looks up at me, his eyes wide and drowning in a very human grief. I love the way you move too much. I love the way you talk back to me too much. I think I've accidentally become the one who belongs to you. It's my puppy boy, bro. Trust me, I knew it from the very beginning when I saw him, and I said, he has the potential. Yeah. Min. Before I can utter a word, Min melts into my arms, burying his face in my chest. He stays there for a long time, his forehead pressed against the back of my hand. The frantic energy in the room has died down into a low, steady thrum, like the purr of a massive cat. Min, it's okay. I'm still here. He doesn't look up, but I can feel his grip tighten slightly, not with the iron strength from before, but with a desperate, anchoring need. I don't deserve the light you're giving me, darling, but I think I'm too selfish to let it go now. Yes. Slowly, the adrenaline begins to drain from my body, replaced by a heavy, soul-deep exhaustion. I sink back into the pillows, and I feel him follow. As my eyes flutter shut, the last thing I feel is the sensation of ghostly fingers tracing the line of my jaw, light as a feather and twice as careful. Oh, true ending, domesticated. Oh, I got the true ending. I feel so successful. Oh, I really do feel so successful. Huh, I guess you did manage to keep the dog on a leash. Yes, bitch, it only took me like 1,000 tries, but if you really think about it, it was the only try going from this standpoint. So basically, I'm just awesome, and I can do this shit, bro. So, fuck yeah, bitch. Okay, I ate that a lot. Oh my god, it's still going. Oh, I thought it ended. Okay, fun. I wake up with my head spinning. My vision is hazy and there's a persistent dizziness behind my eyes. Probably a lingering side effect of nearly being eaten by a cannibalistic serial killer entity thing. Min? I scan the room. The chair is empty and the shadows are gone. No! For a terrified second, I think you already did leave. Then I notice a lump on the floor by the foot of my bed. My favourite fuzzy blanket is moving. And it's grumbling. But there's his wee little cotton socks. Oh, he looks so cute, bless him. Close the curtains right now, darling. It's offending my eyes. I blink, rubbing my eyes. The melodramatic, poetic monster from last night is nowhere to be found.
In his place is a very grumpy, sleep-deprived looking boy. Min? Are you okay? The blanket shifts and he pokes his head out. I freeze. Last night he was towering at least 7 foot of intimidating ghost. Now he looks... What? 7 feet? Wow, that's tall. I found out that the Freak Circus, because I know in my video I said they were like 7 foot tall, it turns out they're 6'5", so I thought they were 7 foot because that's what I saw. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Now he looks barely 5 feet tall, swallowed up by the fabric. You look smaller. Like a lot smaller. I don't know what you're talking about. Now be a good little witness and close the curtains for me. You're lying. You're sensitive to light, aren't you? It makes you shrink. It's a stylistic choice. I'm minimalistic now. I've never been able to say that word. I can't help it. After the life and death stakes of the night, seeing him like this is hilarious. I stand up, staggering slightly, and walk toward the window. Wait, what are you doing? Don't you dare. I grab the edge of the curtains and yank them open wide. No, you treacherous little brat. The sunlight pours in, and right before my eyes, Min shrivels like a salted slug. He lets out a high-pitched, indignant squawk as he vanishes into the folds of the blanket. I look down, the blanket is flat, but I hear a tiny muffled voice coming from my shelf. Min? I look at the empty shelf. Tucked inside is a tiny 6 inch tall version of Min. Ain't no way. He's sitting there looking absolutely furious. Oh, bless. I'm going to haunt your dreams for 1,000 years. I'm going to make your milk go sour. I'm going to hide your car keys every single morning. Oh my god, you're pocket size. Like a little angry action figure. I am an infamous serial killer. No way, bro. What is this? Oh my god, I did not expect this. Like, at all. Like, at all. I laugh, but I eventually take pity on him. I pull the curtains shut again, returning the room to a soft, dim twilight. Slowly, the tiny figure on the shelf begins to expand, flickering until he's back to his small but human 5-foot-ish height. He steps off the shelf, still covered in my blanket. Even at this size, he still has that smug, lopsided grin. He walks over to me, reaching out, and I feel the familiar chill as his hands cut my face. Cut my face. Did I say cut? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to hear that again. I'm sorry, hold up.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, just... I don't really have much to say, apart from yeah. Just, God, he's so attractive. So, now that you successfully bullied a ghost, what's for breakfast? I smile, leaning my head back against the wall. It's going to be a very strange life, but I think I'm going to keep him. Yes, absolutely. Welcome home, Min. My eyes are watering. This was beautiful. I love it. I'm so jealous. Why can't I have a partner who's all cutesy and sassy? Who's like sassy and witty, but also is like really sweet and cute in the mornings. Why can't I have that? I'm so jealous. It's not even funny. Anyways, I'm probably going to end this video here, considering we got the true ending, and I'm very proud of myself. Imagine if I ended it after getting that other good ending, but it wasn't the true ending. Someone just knocked my door. I'm actually scared. I'm going to end this video here, okay? Any game recommendations, comment them. I'm scared someone's about to come in my room. I think someone knocked. I don't know. I'm scared. Bye-bye.